Hi, Stacy, Fairy Owlet Mother at Ramona Barn Owls. So before I start, I just want to be clear, I'm not affiliated with any of these brands that I'm about to mention, or stores, or places you can buy. But if you want me to be, hit me up. We're always looking for sponsors to help pay for our expensive mice and all of our production and expenses. But yeah, this is just an example of where you can buy things. I'm here because I am just overwhelmed with comments, DMs, emails Stacy, come on, you keep saying don't use rodenticides, don't use rodenticides. What am I supposed to use? I'm here to answer that question, and I'm in conjunction with my partner at Wildlife Research Institute because they are amazing educators as well, and we do a lot of work together. So some of these tools we're borrowing from them today. First of all, I'm going to start with the nose, right? So what is the big no? If you've seen my toxic web, what's this? I don't even want to touch this. This is a black poison box. So if you've seen my thing, whatever goes in this box does not, it comes out with poison, basically. So I saw a disturbing video yesterday of a banded king snake trying to get in the box, and a turkey vulture was trying to grab the box and pull it with the snake, which guess who's gonna die, right? So whatever goes in the box comes out with poison, whether it's an earthworm, which the bird eats, which the coyote, it's just goes up the food chain. These are in front of every supermarket and every restaurant, I know for sure, in San Diego County. So probably in your area too. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this black box. This is no. Another no, people may argue with me. Do not put a fake great horned owl in your yard, on your roof. Yes, you may scare some things off, but do you know what else you could scare off? The barn owl. We are not friends, right? So don't put this up. Let's just put this away. We don't want that. So the best thing to do is A, prevention, B, a combination of things. I hear so many times, oh, I tried that, it doesn't work. Well, it's not one thing. It's a huge amount of things all together. That's why I have so many props here, right? So let's think about this. A mouse can go through an entry the size of a dime, okay? A rat can go through an entry the size of a quarter. So if there's no holes, they can't get in. So here's one thing. You need a thorough evaluation of your property. You need to check crawl spaces, think places where cable wires run, attic spaces, exterior of the house, under the sink. If you have a large hole, you need to be filling that with a yellow spray foam that you can get at Home Depot. If it's a small, tiny space, you need to take Brillo or the steel wool, but don't just put it in there. You need to take a butter knife and put it into the hole all the way through and make sure it's in there. Otherwise, they'll just come right through, right? So start there. You'll also need to completely sanitize and clean the area. There's pheromones that are released with rodents, right? And they're sensitive to those and can smell those. So if you just go put traps out, catch a few, they're still attracted to the pheromones, right? You have to completely clean and sanitize. I recommend a professional service. Just like there's a million pest control, companies out there, look for ones that are organic and natural, and you may have to make some phone calls. You may have to do some work, right? We have one that does bugs and ants and everything that uses essential oil and organics. I just had to get sprayed for fleas because my dog's got fleas. And yeah, it takes a little longer, but I know it's all eucalyptus, peppermint, organic. It's not gonna harm the owls or my dogs or tortoises, right? So there are options out there. Moving on, snap traps, great way. We wanna quickly kill the mice and rats. Do not catch them. Well, you can catch them in a little mouse hotel and put them outside. I understand some people are a little more sensitive, right? My husband, one of them. So if you put this on your fireplace, you have mice, the mouse goes in, clip, in the morning, you're wee, please do not relocate them. They are they will just be, it's like the worst form of torture to relocate a mouse or rat, because they belong together, right? And they spend the rest of their remaining life confused, disoriented, and it's torture, right? So the best thing to do is just to kill them quickly, right? There's a million ways besides the snap traps, right? There's these kind of traps. There's even ones now that are Bluetooth, right? So you can set traps and then you get like, ding, oh, trap 7 in my attic has a rat in it. Thank you for telling me. Go up, empty it so it doesn't start smelling, right? I mean, it's great technology now. So what else do we have? Oh, the best kind of traps are wood, right? And here's an interesting fact that I just learned. I always, if we catch a mouse or a rat, what do? Ew, and you throw it away, right? No, you want to keep the same trap and use it over and over, because again, the smell, like it absorbs into the wood, right? So don't throw the trap away, release it, and then set it again, the same trap over and over. Vector has one, but the ultimate best rat one is called Bigfoot. They're large. Those are absolutely the best. Always use wood traps, right? You can use peanut butter, whatever, but reuse your traps. And talk about saving money too, right? Probably should wear some gloves. You're gonna keep reusing traps though. Another one, and this is not for the faint at heart. Bucket, Home Depot bucket, any bucket you want. This is super cheap. It's at Home Depot. Basically, I want to take it all apart. Basically, it's a lid with the ramp that goes on top of a Home Depot bucket, right? And what happens is the mouse goes, they're attracted to water. So you fill the bucket with water. The mouse goes, doo, 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 whoo, splash, and they die. You can get like 100 mice like that. It's kind of gross, but, and then you dump it out and they're all dead. So some people are like, oh my God, you're so mean. Okay, then use a mouse hotel. That's totally fine. But the best thing to do, like I said, quick kill. All kinds of traps, repellents. We'll go into this more when I do a car video. Essential oils, huge. Your best ones are peppermint, eucalyptus, cinnamon. Cinnamon's great for ants, by the way, if you have an ant issue. Jasmine and lavender. Those are your best essential oils. We'll go into that more with cars. You can take cotton balls and run them over the wires. Great deterrent, especially lavender. I also use, again, we're talking combination of things. You got to use at least 3 or 4 of these things. I use Grandpa Gus. So Grandpa Gus, these are mouse repellent pouches, which are probably, I mean, they're probably what, cinnamon, peppermint. Yep, peppermint, cinnamon. And they're little pouches, which I put in my car wheel wells. And you can also put them around the house as well. And they don't smell, right? They smell good. I also use Dr. Bonner's peppermint is another good one. We'll talk more about this. This is a rodent repellent we put in the car engine, not by itself, in conjunction with 3 other things, which we'll go into. In case you're not familiar with essential oils, this is like a peppermint essential oil. You take this and you put a few drops in a spray bottle, and that's what you use. You don't just use this straight, right? Because it can be expensive. There's so kinds, there's like Vamoose pouches, but I really like the Grandpa Gus for sure. What else? I mean, that's a treasure trove of information. One thing that this is gonna be like, blow your mind, right? Birth control. How about birth control for the mice and the rats? Think I'm crazy? Maybe, but it works. This is what the professionals use. It's cottonseed oil. Cottonseed oil, they actually accidentally discovered, is birth control. So it stops the mice from having all these huge batches of babies, right? Do I use it? No, because I already have a prey shortage with the owls. So for me, it's not a good solution. for you, it may be a miracle solution, right? So ask your pest control companies, do you use cottonseed? It's actually a product called Evolve, E-V-O-L-V-E. It's cottonseed oil, it's birth control. Isn't that crazy? I just was like, crazy. And then we use from our pest control company, I mentioned a product, I think it's Avion, which is just all essential oils. We have, again, consistency. We have a quarterly service because it's hot and there's fleas. We're doing like once a month for that, just to knock those out. But yeah, there's so many options and probably a million more. Highly recommend searching for a pest control company that uses organic, natural products. Tell them you don't want to harm the animals, but you don't want mice. So the most important thing, prevention. Let's review. Prevention. Mice and rats are fine outside. They're good, right? They help our falcons, our owls. So we want them to be outside. We just don't want them in our house, in our food, in our cars, right? So hey, that's on us. We need to be responsible, plug up those holes, get busy and plug everything up so we don't have an issue. If you have any questions, please comment. Let me know, hey, what do you use? What have you found effective? What have you found that doesn't work at all, right? Comment, leave some comments for me, DM me, email me at hello@ramonabarnells.com. And if you want to support our mission, like, come on, we have adorable clothes, right? We have like the clothing line, we have a plushie line made from recycled water bottles. So support our mission and we're here for you. So reach out. Thanks for watching.